Welcome to Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore. Here in my Seattle office in the Medical Dental Building in downtown Seattle, over in my Bainbridge Island office, or over in Forks, or the folks that I coach online will often ask me about omega-3s and fish oil supplements and other vegetable oils and coconut oils and the need for omega-3s and how I coach those folks and the literature, the research that I show them. I tell them stay away from it. Most of these folks are already overweight. The last thing they need to be doing is adding more fat like fish oil supplements to their diet, to their body. The goal is to reduce fat, and they're going to get all the omega-3s that they need by eating the starches, the whole grains, the vegetables, and the fruit, and they don't need to be doing something else. And I came across a report that was dated May 1st, 2014. This is May 14th, 2014. That was in the Canadian Journal of Cardiology, and it's titled, "Investigators Find Something Fishy with the Classical Evidence for Dietary Fish Recommendations." And it reads that oily fish are currently recommended as a part of a heart-healthy diet. This guideline is partially based on the landmark 1970s study from Bang and Dieberg that connected the low incidence of coronary artery disease among the Eskimos of Greenland to their diet rich in whale and seal blubber. Now researchers have found that Eskimos actually suffered from coronary artery disease at the same rate as their Caucasian counterparts, meaning there is insufficient evidence to back Bang and Dieberg's claims. The data collected through this new investigation shows that Eskimos do have a similar prevalence of coronary artery disease to non-Eskimo populations, and in fact they have very high rates of mortality due to strokes. Overall, their life expectancy is approximately 10 years less than the typical Danish population, and their overall mortality is twice as high as that of non-Eskimo populations. Considering the dismal health status of Eskimos, it is remarkable that instead of labeling their diet as dangerous to health, a hypothesis has been construed that dietary intake of marine fat prevents coronary artery disease. Many recent large and well-designed studies have shown ambiguous or negative results regarding the cardioprotective properties of omega-3 fatty acids and fish oil supplements. And yet, partially based on the work of Bang and Dieberg, they are still widely recommended as part of a heart-healthy diet plan. Folks, people like Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn and Dr. John McDougall and Dr. Neil Bernard and Dr. Michael Greger and Dr. Dean Ornish and nutritionists, dietitians like Jeff Novick have been saying for many years now that we need to stay away from omega-3 supplements, from the fish oils and the vegetable oils and the coconut oils, that we don't need these things. In fact, their studies, every single one of their studies show and demonstrate that people who are the healthiest are eating plant-based foods. And not only are they able to lose weight, they're able to improve their health, they're able to reverse heart disease by staying away from omega-3 supplements and by staying away from chicken, fish, beef, pork, and dairy products. So folks, if that just seems outrageous to you, my challenge, my question to you is to really take a look at the literature, and I'll provide some links with the blog post that accompanies this video, and look at how mankind, how humans have eaten since the beginning of time. Primarily it was root vegetables and some grains and fruit. And meat was a pretty rare thing, and never in human history have we eaten the way that we eat in this country today. And never in human history have people been as fat and sick as we are in this country today. So folks, I encourage you to really take a look at how you're eating and let go of the concepts that you've construed in your mind, in your life, and your family about what a healthy meal is and the type of food that you want. And if you think that you just couldn't make such a shift away from, the traditional chicken, fish, beef, pork, and milk and ice cream and cheese and yogurt and those types, and butter and all those things, well, I would challenge you to take a look at discovering more about hypnosis. here in my Slender for Life hypnosis weight loss program, as well as in the other work that I do with autoimmune diseases and irritable bowel syndrome and fibromyalgia, I teach you the tools and techniques that allow you to make those changes away from the desires for the foods that make you fat and sick. In fact, you create a large amount of no desire for those foods. And you may not like vegetables at all, but suddenly you'll discover that you're going to be desiring more and more vegetables and more grains and more fruit, and you're going to enjoy them, and you're going to discover how inexpensive, how affordable it is, and how delicious it is, and how quick and easy it can be to eat plant-based meals. So if you're struggling with the diseases of obesity and want to lose weight and want to improve your health, give me a call at 206-903-1232 or send me an email, roger@hypnosishealthinfo.com. And if you live too far away from Puget Sound to make it to one of my offices, or perhaps you're too sick to come into one of my offices, then together you and I can create an online coaching program where I teach you the tools, I teach you the skills, so that you too can make the lifestyle change to plant-based eating. So give me a call, send me an email, and let me know how to support you. I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info.